This patient's heart is on his right side of the chest, not the left. Imagine a patient who walks into a fertility clinic. We get his sample in the lab and we put it under the microscope.
The sperm count, excellent. The shape and morphology, absolutely normal.
But there's a massive problem.
They are completely paralyzed. Not a single one is moving.
Oh, and another detail. This patient's heart is on the right side of his chest instead of the left. Welcome to the Andrologist, and today we're looking at one of the most fascinating genetic mysteries we see in the lab, Kartagener'S Syndrome.
Assessing motility is day one stuff.
We're looking for those fast, forward-moving sperm. When we see a sample with 100% immotile sperm, our first thought is usually vitality issues. Are the sperm dead? We do a simple viability stain. And here is where it gets interesting with Kartagener'S Syndrome. The sperm are perfectly alive. They just cannot move. But why? To understand why, we have to look at the engine of the sperm cell, the flagellum or the tail.
The body uses tiny hair-like structures called cilia and flagella. They all share the same
microscopic blueprint, a structure of microtubules with little molecular motors called dynein arms. In a condition
called primary ciliary dyskinesia, or PCD, a genetic mutation causes these dynein arms to be missing or defective.
The motor is literally broken, so the sperm tail cannot whip. But it gets worse. This exact same motor is used in the cilia that line the human respiratory tract, which are supposed to sweep away mucus. So these
patients don't just have infertility.
Are you all right?
They usually suffer from chronic respiratory infections from childhood.
Now, what about the heart being on the wrong side? About 50% of people with PCD have something called situs inversus, meaning their internal organs are a mirror image of normal anatomy. How does a broken sperm tail lead to a flipped heart? It goes all the way back to the embryology stage. When we are just tiny embryo,
there's a specific node covered in cilia. These cilia spin in a very specific direction, creating a fluid current
that tells the developing organs which side of the body to go to. Left goes left, right goes right. But if those cilia are paralyzed due to PCD, the fluid does not flow. The organs basically guess. Half the time, they guess wrong, and the heart ends up on the right side. It's a perfect example of why the andrology lab is so critical. We aren't just looking at numbers on a screen, we're looking at the genetic blueprint of the human body. For male patients with Kartagener's syndrome, natural conception is impossible.
But thanks to advanced lab techniques like XC,
where we manually select and inject a live sperm directly into the egg, they can still become fathers. Drop your questions below and follow for more evidence-based andrology insights with the Andrologist.